What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Odin coming back with another video, and today I just got home from Tennessee where I was visiting the wife and bringing the dogs up to her. So now I am puppyless, so I'm very sorry, so sorry indeed, that for the next several videos that I'll be doing for my channel and also for this channel, I will not have the pups with me, but hopefully by not next weekend, but the weekend after, the pups will be once again back in the background of this video. But anyway, guys, I just got off because I am just, I'm so tired and exhausted because I had to change a flat tire, but then the flat tire couldn't get off because it was just my wife's car and it was awful, and I ended up changing all of the 4 tires because she had to use, anyway, long story, and I'll save it for my own channel. But let's talk about the box office for this past weekend, where The Lion King indeed reigned supreme, bringing in a total of $531 million. This is, of course, with an early release across the seas in China. So that's the reason why it is as high as it is, and also because a lot of people are going to see it, and I really just don't understand why people continue to feed into this nonsense, why people continue to feed Disney this money, because all that you're doing is you're perpetuating continuing the fact that they're going to still release these live-action remakes. They're going to keep on making them, and they will not stop making them. They will not stop remaking and remaking and rebooting until people stop going to see them. So, as I've said several times already, please stop supporting this nonsense, because you're going to have films like this making crap tons of money, and they're going to keep on making them. So $531 million. This is a film that I honestly think is going to get close to, if not crossing, the $1 billion mark, because obviously it's got a lot of hype around it. Even though the reviews have not been very positive, people are still going to see it nonetheless, and so I think that's still something to talk about. Spider-Man Far From Home, $970 million. This is a film that's easily going to make over $2 billion, or rather, not over $2 billion. It's easily going to make over $1 billion at this point. Obviously, it came out July 2nd. It's July 21st. It's still got a lot of time left to make some money up, so it's either going to get very close to the billion, but I think it's honestly going to cross the $1 billion mark, and I think it's going to happen relatively quickly over the next couple weeks or so. Toy Story 4, making a lot of money. Some people, of course, when it first came out, said, oh, it's not making nearly as much money as we projected it would, but that did not mean that it was not going to make money nonetheless. $859 million. However, seeing that this film came out June 21st, and therefore it's been out a couple more weeks than the last film I talked about, it's not likely that this film is going to cross the $1 billion mark. And again, when you put this up against other films in the franchise, it's not going to be the highest grossing film. And I honestly think it's because Toy Story 3 was the perfect ending, and so people went out of their way to go support that film. And this film, in my honest opinion, because obviously we here in the Geeks and Gamers channel, we all have different opinions on movies, this film was just not very good. This film just tried and forced a lot of things upon you. It just totally retconned Bo Peep's character for the sake of having her be the strong whamming character. And just in all my honest opinion, I just didn't think it was very good. I thought the ending sucked, and I just thought it was an atrocity for the trilogy that was so perfect. And this film, I think, just kind of ruins the beauty of that last shot and that last scene that you got in the final film of Toy Story 3. That all being said, still making a lot of money, not going to crack the $1 billion mark. Crawl was a film that made $33.7 million at the box office, so doing pretty well here. Obviously doing better here in the domestic market than in the foreign market, but still doing well enough to where it's going to make some money. Aladdin's getting very close, everybody. So as I said before, if we want these films to stop being made, if we want Disney to start focusing on original content, if we want Disney actually focusing on making good content, free of wokeness, we need to start making a stand against certain films. So, if we wanted them to stop making these types of movies, we need to stop supporting them. If we want them to stop making the MCU woke, if we want them to stop making anything woke, we need to stop supporting it. Because until we do that, until we actually take a stand against them, they are going to continue to put out garbage because, look, a film like this, a film that most people would say is just not very good, is getting close to $1 billion at the box office. Do you want to know what movies are making money this year? Disney movies. Do you want to know what most of the Disney movies have been? Remakes, reboots, prequels, whatever. Those are the films that are making money, and it's because we continue to support them, which is why I continue to call anybody out that goes to support these films financially, because if you are still going to complain about Disney lacking ideas, lacking originality, and yet you're still one of the persons that can go out and support the film, guess what? You're a part of the problem. And lastly, Avengers Endgame, which the big news came out just on Saturday, actually. $2.79 billion. That's right. This film has now finally beat Avatar. And I'm kind of mixed on it because, honestly, I didn't want Avatar to be the highest grossing film, but I'm not happy that Avengers Endgame is the highest grossing film either, because in both cases, you have two films that are very, 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 very poorly written and should not be in that top category. It's really sad that there are so many better films out there that nobody sees, because instead, people would rather go blindly into these films and support them. And again, I'm not trying to say anyone that sees these movies is an idiot or anything to that effect, but I would say if you are going to want to stop, if you're going to want to complain about Disney in any capacity about originality or anything like that, but you're going to continue to see these films, you got to stop. you're part of the problem. Anyway, guys, what are y'all's thoughts about this? Do you think Avengers Endgame deserves to be that #1 spot? I don't think that either Avengers Endgame or Avatar really deserve it because I think both films have crap writing. Even though I would say that Avatar's effects are just a hinge bit better because obviously it was revolutionary for the time, and Avengers Endgame, especially towards the end when it just became a giant CGI fest, just didn't really look very good. That all being said, what are y'all's thoughts about that? Also, guys, what are your thoughts about The Lion King? Again, have you seen it? Are you planning to see it? And if you're someone that says yes to those questions and yet you're going to complain about Disney not being original anymore, going woke, I ask you, why are you continuing to feed the machine? But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. As always, guys, I speak fast. It's a part of my life. It's a part of who I am. It defines who I am as a person. So I'm very sorry if you cannot keep up with what I'm saying, but that's why YouTube created these buttons where you can slow down speech, speed up speech. I listen to myself on 2x speed, which you know is going to be absolutely insane. But if you want to see more content where maybe I'm a little bit slower, God, honestly, I don't know, because maybe it's because I'm just tired today. I don't know. But if you want to see more content, go check out my channel, Odin's Movie Blog. And also, please stay tuned here for the Geeks and Gamers channel for get more content from Comic-Con, but also more content from California, as Jeremy's going to be there for the next couple days. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. And as always, God bless.